Hi guys, this is Jaden Dunn from Kiss My Glass Antiques, and today we're at Shawnee Antique Mall looking for vintage or antique glassware for resale or for my collection. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Okay guys, happy Halloween! We just walked into this antique mall, and this is one of our favorite ones. And right here we have like a whole bunch of Empoli and a little Ellie Smith bowl. I'm not sure if that's what Dad's looking at right now, is that Ellie Smith bowl. I'm not sure if I got the tag on it or not. Hopefully I did. Also, I called it a bowl, but it's a compo. Now, this right here is one of the Empoli Circus tent combos with the lid. It was $130. These are all in like a peacock colorway. Moving that Ellie Smith bowl out of the way and moving it back. Whoops. Over here is like an optic short compo without a pedestal. It's really cute. $48, I believe. It has like the quilted optic on it. And then right here, there's this bubble genie bottle with the stopper, as well as another Empoli compo with the twisted stem. Super pretty. The one in my hand also has a twisted stem with the swirl optic on it. It was missing its lid, but it might have had a lid before. It's $55. Not a bad price. Actually, all of this was okay priced. All of that Empoli. Now I'm pulling down that bubble squat decanter. This is also Empoli. And I have one just like this, but I don't have the stopper, unfortunately. For mine, it was $200 firm. That is about retail, but I would say that's still a decent price. Like, if you're a collector, that's probably the going rate. Especially with a perfect stopper like it seemed to have. If you guys are interested, I will sell you my bottle. Now right here is an Empoli Genie bottle, wax. It's a wax strip one in an amber colorway with the stopper. I have one like this, except mine's wave, but it is amber and it's the same shape as this one. Super pretty. Wonder if I got the tag. Here is a Ellie Smith Moon and Stars fairy lamp. Did I say 85? I think it did. For 85, I have one just like this as well, but I think I got mine for like 20. I got a really good price on it. Now right here, of course, on the left is a Ellie Smith book end, and on the right is a Viking fairy light, or with the flower frog in it. So, and that one was like the pedestal one. Back here is another Empoli decanter for $95. Not too bad. There's a lot of glass in this video, guys, so just bear with me. It's quite a long video, actually. Here is another piece of Empoli, one of the wine swirlers. The optic on it was a little bit hard to see. And right here we have a Viking epic column swung vase. I've had several of these before, but I don't think I have one now. I think I sold them. I sold one, a really big amethyst one once. I think I got $200 out of it. This one's priced at $165. That's a little rich, I think, like a little expensive, but if you're a collector, then, you know, you can use your own discretion on that. Down here was a large Ellie Smith ruffled edge compo. That was my hand next to it, for example. It was $45. Not too bad. Actually, I'd say that's a pretty good price. Now back here were some really cool Blanco, maybe? No, don't take my word for that. But they were just some really cool old decanters, definitely mid-century. I couldn't quite read the tags to tell you what the name on it was, but it was a name I hadn't heard of. And then back in this corner is a large Viking duck with some lucite candles. I think that duck might have been there the last time we were here as well. That was back in March. Here we had some Custard Glass, Fenton, and then in the back there's like a vase with that like white and green stripe, and it was also uranium glass. I don't know who made it. I think it said Empoli on the tag. Let's see if I got the tag. I believe it said Empoli, but I cannot speak on that. Yeah, 150. It does say Empoli. There we go. I've never seen one like that at all. So, we got to see something new together. Now over here we had some Mary Mushroom. I really want one of these Mary Mushroom birdhouses. They're super cool. but they're also super expensive. And then with that birdhouse is, of course, the canisters. We do see some more of this, 2 other sets, I believe. Now, in the next booth, we have 2 Viking whales, a Viking duck, and a Viking fish. Now, the Viking fish are semi-hard to find, but the ducks and the whales are more common. The ducks go for about $50, but the whales go for about $20. Over here, we have a Holt Howard mustard container, and this mustard container, I believe, was $195. They're very hard to find. And over here, I think we have a Fenton fairy light. And, of course, it is uranium glass, as you can see. I'm not sure if I got the tag on the picture, but something tells me it was $200. And then down here, another Viking Large duck. Here we have some Moon and Stars, a Moon and Stars canister. Of course, I believe this is the large, or yeah, I think it's the large. $18 as is, that's a great deal. And then over here we have an L.E. Smith lamp, oil lamp with no shade. Now over here we have some huge Empoli genie bottles. That one was just like the smooth one, and then this one I don't know the style name of, but that amber one in the back there was absolutely gigantic. I'm not sure if I got the price tag. I'm so sorry if I didn't. It was really hard to see back in there, but I would say that one would probably go between $200 and $300, especially if it's in perfect condition. Here we have this cute little Moon and Stars Jack in the Pulpit bowl. I had never seen one like this before, but from what I remember, it was just too expensive. I think it was like something like $95 maybe, like something crazy. Now right here is Dad showing you guys this Blanco vase. Let's see if I get the tag. I think it was like $60 or something. Don't quote me on that. Again, we saw a ton of glass. Now right here, this is when I start to freak out. This is Matt Chester's booth. If you look on Instagram, it's Matt Cass, but this is my unicorn vase. I have the large one just like it, but this is an L.E. Smith baby pineapple butt in the bittersweet colorway. He had tons of awesome stuff. In the back, that blue one is a blue L.E. Smith broken column. And then the green one on the right, you can see the reflection of right there, or on the left, I mean. You can see the reflection of is a Viking diamond twist. And then the other bittersweet is a 3-wheeler. And the white on the right in the front was a Fenton hobnail pedestal, and the other was a L.E. Smith 3-toe hobnail milk glass. These 2 that I'm pointing at right here are Fenton Valencia, and these are huge, the big style. That little guy in front I'm pointing at now is a Viking 6-petal. Now these are swung vases, of course. And then back in the right corner, that green Empoli genie bottle. Honestly, I don't know the name of that style, but it is an Empoli genie bottle. You can probably just look it up on eBay. Back here, I'm pointing to the sizes of the L.E. Smith Moon and Stars compotes. You can just see the small one all the way to the large one, and that's not the smallest one, and that's actually not the largest one either. This is an L.E. Smith Moon and Stars like little ring holder jardiniere. Super cute, really like those. These little bowls are super cute as well. They're L.E. Smith 2 Moon and Stars. Dad wanted me to get this like Murano glass style bowl. Then up here we have some L.E. Smith and, oh, hold on, let me think. Weeshire baby Moon and Stars fairy lamps, and then another Empoli circus tent. Yes, an Empoli circus tent. The one I'm pointing at now, that green one, is the Viking twist, and that those are Viking epic twists, and they were only made in the year 1969. So they're really hard to find, as well as the different colors. Like there's a lime one, and that one is uranium glass. So that one's extra hard to find and extra sought after. He has a great collection, and he has 3 booths, I think, in this mall, and he just finds amazing glass. He's actually going to be in the video a little later, so you guys should really go check him out on Instagram. This is another one of Matt's booths. He has some more canisters, of course. Those 2 blue vases in the middle down there are Viking 6-petals. I did a bad job getting the prices, guys. I'm so sorry. I was so excited to find that vase. Here's some Fenton fairy lamps right here. All of those are Fenton. Bittersweet bird on the right here is Ellie Smith. Those other two birds are Viking. One's an egret and one's a long-tailed bird. Now over here we have an Ellie Smith Moon and Stars in like this light blue, almost periwinkled colored compote. And then back here we actually have a Carnival Glass Moon and Stars decanter, which I thought was super cool. The sticker on it looks like it's Fenton, but if you ask me I would say it's Smith, so maybe I'm wrong. In front here is a Viking owl fairy lamp, super sought after as well. This is another part of Matt's booth. Just take it in. He has tons of glass, guys. Like I said, you guys should try and check out the Shawnee Antique Mall if you're ever up by Kansas City. It isn't Shawnee, Kansas, but it's probably hands down my favorite antique mall. There's tons of glass, super pretty. This is actually a Blinko fish, so it can be worth a lot of money. This one in particular, I don't believe is, but there are some that are worth a lot of money. Now, this one's only listed for $48, which, again, it's not one of the most expensive ones, but. Now, down here, we had some Viking Georgian glasses. I actually did go ahead and pick up two. They were only $5 each. Me and Luke kind of have a collection going of these. We have red ones, blue ones, and now smoke ones. Now, this is a different booth, not Matt's. This one right here, this swung vase right here, is an Ellie Smith ribbed pedestal. The one in the back left is an Ellie Smith diamond butt. The pedestal was $48. The diamond butt back there, those are sought after, highly sought after, and I do not actually have one like that. That one's $225. I don't have the $325, my bad. I have a orange one and a blue one, but no green one. The one in the middle is an Ellie Smith pedestal smoothie in amber. Looks like it was $160, not bad. And then the green one on the right is an Ellie Smith smoothie, a green one. It was pretty big, and it was $200. Honestly, $200 is about the going rate for smoothies. Doesn't really matter the color. Over here we have a Viking trifoil candy dish with a lid. It was in persimmon colorway. I think that's at $116. Unfortunately, we did leave it behind, even though I really wanted to pick it up. And that's mostly just because I had spent the money, $325 on that little pineapple butt. This one right here is a Viking 6-petal in persimmon colorway. It does have a Viking sticker on it, which is super awesome. I'm not sure what that tag just read, but my dad really liked it. And I actually already had one, so I went ahead and just gave him one of mine. I had two, actually. The one I have in my hand now is a Viking drape. I really want one. This is the smaller style. There's a larger one. I really want a larger one. But this one is also in the persimmon colorway. Super pretty. I really like the drapes. If you ever seen one that looks like an upside down drape, that's called an epic loop, and those are very hard to find. The green ashtray in my hand is an Ellie Smith ashtray. I do have one like it, but mine's bittersweet. And funny story, I got it to put in our fish tank. And because bittersweet has cadmium in it, it almost killed my fish. So it's no longer in the fish tank. Here, right here is an Ellie Smith broken column in bittersweet for $310. A really good price, actually. Surprisingly, I know. But that is a great price. And it is a broken column. This right here is a Blanco decanter. I'm not sure that that stopper is correct for that bottle, but I could be wrong. Especially because it's orange and not red, but that's okay. I believe it was $210, but I might be a little off. I thought that was a good price. Here is a green broken column. We've seen 3 so far, I believe, and it's $240. Not too bad. This booth right here does not disappoint. It was full last time, and it's still full this time. There's some Viking whales. Up here, there's some Viking ducks in a different style than we have seen before. I believe both were $75. The green ducks there. Another Wishar fairy lamp. This right here is actually a Georgian compo. I had never seen one like this. It's Viking Georgian. I'm not sure what the price was on it, but it was really cool to see. Especially since I hadn't seen one. Now right here, there's actually this Viking tea-berry short-tailed bird. I believe the tail had been broken off of this and repaired. it was still $325. Now, Viking Tea Berry is very hard color to find and very sought after. So that's why almost every single piece of Tea Berry commands such a high price. This compo right here, this green one, is Viking. Now here is one, this is matte, everyone. This is a Ellie Smith broken column in red, and this one floored my dad, so we went ahead and picked it up for $160. Now these three genie bottles right here, I'm fairly certain are contemporary, so they're probably from like Hobby Lobby or something. I know that a lot were made recently, so I would just go ahead and bet that that is a contemporary piece. Sorry, I guess I'm like taking you guys on a trip here. So here's some more. I was trying to figure out how to open this cabinet. Here's some more Mary Mushrooms. Oh my goodness, what is happening? I'm so sorry. Here's some more Mary Mushroom stuff. There was some spice jars. Clearly you can see that they are labeled. And then here is the actual birdhouse that I want. The other one was not the same as Mary Mushroom. And then more canisters and some cream and sugars. It's rare that you see a whole collection like this. The only thing that was missing was some mugs. So here's what we got. We got those two little glasses, the baby pineapple butt, which I'm so excited about, over the top about. I'm just thrilled. It was very expensive, but that's okay. Sorry, we had to jump over here. This is Matt's last booth. This is the third one. And he had lots of really pretty stuff. Some Moon and Stars, some Ellie Smith. There's another one of those trash ashtrays. And then up here, my favorite thing in this booth is this little Moon and Stars pink compote in my favorite size, which is that tiny color. Tiny compote, sorry. Super cute. Like I said, Matt has tons of stuff. Check out his Instagram. There's a blue ashtray back there that I guess I didn't see, or I probably would have bought. But that's okay. Okay guys, so that was Shawnee Antique Mall in Shawnee, Kansas, right outside of Kansas City, and me and Dad got the red Ellie Smith broken column and the bittersweet Ellie Smith baby pineapple swung vases. So that's all we got, but we saw a lot of cool glass. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys!